What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Geeks Pod. My name's Lomar.
And I'm Onion.
Today, we're going to be talking about the DC and Marvel news, as well at the end, we're going to be doing the Oscar predictions. But right now, before we get into all that, I want to talk about a giveaway we have. When we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to be giving away Justice League Avengers. It's the canon comic. It's the last comic to come out 20 years ago is when this came out. I figure it's important right now since Marvel and DC just announced they're going to be doing another crossover event. So when we hit 500 subscribers, all four of these issues will be going to one of you guys. So look out for that.
Subscribe.
So let's get into it. I guess probably one of the more important things that came out over the week because I don't know whether it was God or something, bro, but the week we start our podcast, the last I want to say 7 days have been so hectic. They've
Yeah,
DC had a press event just out of
yeah. We,
nowhere.
we just got flooded with news. It's insane.
Um, I guess let's start with the DC's content per year is that what they're shooting for. They said they want to do 2 live action films, 1 animated film, 2 live action series, and 2 animated series per year.
Yeah, I mean that's uh I don't know. Honestly I'm a bit torn on it, but I'm definitely leaning towards the excited side
Yeah,
for this because while it does look like it's going to be a bit of quantity over quality potentially, I got faith in the process. I think they'll do a
yeah,
good job with it. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
pretty excited to see what kind of stuff we'll be getting.
Yeah. See, okay. This is like a couple of things. So one, I have full faith in James Gunn. I mean, the way I look at that is the way I see like this is what they're aiming for. If they don't make it, it's fine because James has been on record saying that he's not going to greenlight something if he doesn't think it's ready. Like that's why
Mhm.
Batman Brave and the Bold is currently in development hell right now because he's just not going to greenlight it if he doesn't think it's ready. So this is
Yeah,
what they're aiming for, and I'm fine if that's what they're aiming for. Because I'm a big DC guy, like straight up, and I think there might be a hot take that if DC gets their stuff together, they blow Marvel out the water. So, um, quite excited with all these things that they have coming up.
yeah.
Um, One of the things they have coming up is I don't, I can't remember for the life of me right now if it's a movie, a live action or animated or a series. The Deathstroke and Bane project they have coming up. That
Yeah, I kind of forgot that existed, but when I saw it again, yeah, I don't care what it is. I'm extremely hyped for it.
Yeah. I guess some of the news that came out about it over the week is that they got a writer, Matthew Orton. He worked on Moon Knight, which that I want to say that the writing was definitely probably one of the stronger parts of Moon
Hmm.
Knight. And I think what made Moon Knight so was the CGI, and
Yeah.
they kept they waited a long time for us to see some like good action, I'd say,
Hmm.
in movement. But besides the point, but yeah, Matthew Orton has been put on the project for Deathstroke and Bane.
Yeah, I got faith. Again, Moon Knight. I think plot wise was very strong. I love that show. So yeah, I feel like they're gonna do a good job with this as long as they have a good amount of action throughout.
Yeah, I mean Deathstroke and Bane. I mean,
Yeah,
they're just
like.
great characters.
Hmm.
Just how do you incorporate the two? Anyway, um, another thing is that Anya, I don't. I might be butchering her name. Naguera, is the
Yeah, I
writer
got no clue.
is a writer for the Teen Titans movie. James Gunn quoted said, she turned over an amazing script for us. She's fiddling with that right now, but it's definitely not a finished script." So that means like they're making progress on the Teen Titans
Hmm.
movie, which I'm so excited for. Teen Titans, is a
Yeah,
great like I'm excited for that. Teen Titans, I'm really excited for, bro.
yeah. This is another one where I got faith in the process. I feel like they're about to absolutely cook with this movie. Teen
Mm,
Titans, if done correctly, is like it honestly might be like a top three superhero team.
yeah, That's valid. That's valid.
Yeah, like the OG
Considering,
show, absolute
yeah,
banger.
that's what I was really about to say.
Go wasn't, but yeah.
Yeah. Um, and DC said, well, James Gunn said that DC has a 6 year plan that culminates into a crossover event, which people are a little confused. So let me explain, people, if for those who are confused, because he said they have a 10 year plan. That doesn't mean that in the span of 10 years, in the span of that 10 years, there's a crossover event, year six, which would make sense. They would have had a bunch of projects come out in the next 6 years, so that would make sense on why um, it culminates into like some type of crossover event, considering it came from James Gunn's mouth. That right there has me excited too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not much to add on to that. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they got cooking though, with the amount of stuff that they got releasing, plus 6 years we're getting the crossover. Like, I feel like it's gonna be something real big.
And for for my stuff for DC, because then you can bring up some things. For the final part of my stuff about DC is that I'm just gonna rapid fire the Batman announcements. There's currently no script for the Batman 2 that has been put in, like sent into like James Gunn and Peter Safran. But Robert Pattinson at the red carpet premiere for Mickey 17 said that they start filming this year at the end of the year, and James Gunn also confirmed that Robert Pattinson will not be the Batman in the DC universe.
Yeah, lot of thoughts on this stuff. The Batman announcements. I'm a bit scared for that. Like, I highly doubt that they're filming at the end of the year if the script isn't done yet. Like, uh,
That's fair.
yeah, it's already been delayed multiple years. I would not be surprised if it gets delayed another year. Uh, yeah, it's you know,
I have faith in Matt Reeves. I have faith in him quite a lot, actually. I mean, the first Batman movies, my one of my favorite DC movies, were just movies of all time. I mean, I literally am looking at the Blu-ray disc right now. Um, I love that movie. So if
mm,
plus you got to think the end of the year is quite a while from now. The end of the year could literally mean December. So I mean,
yeah,
yeah, it's quite some time. So I feel like
hmm
I trust the process.
yeah.
And
I'm hopeful.
yeah,
He's already spent the like Batman came out 22, so it's like 3 years he's had now to write the sequel. So hopefully he's not having a writer's block. Hopefully it's just like he's got to get like last like maybe like 10 or so pages done or something, you know.
he just wants to cook, and I'm that go. I want him to cook. I mean, I'd
Yeah,
rather him cook, then take a while, and it be peak when it comes out, than him half-ass cook and it be like The Dark Knight Rises.
honestly, I'm not a big fan of that movie either. Kind of cook with that.
Yeah. So I don't want it to be another one of those things, because that's what happened with The Dark Knight Rises, that Christopher Nolan didn't even want to make that movie. He just like
Yeah.
half-assed it. So I
hmm
don't want that for the
It
Batman
takes
Part
like an
Two.
hour for Batman to even like put on his mask in that movie. It's like
Yeah,
it feels more like
that's
a
a
Bruce Wayne movie.
yeah, that the whole Nolan trilogy is a topic for another time. But
Yeah, we'll get into that later episode. Good debate there.
you have other stuff, because that's just the DC
Yeah,
news that I have written down.
that's like the tip of the iceberg, pretty much. So one thing that I'm very excited for is that there's a few new DC shows that were announced. One of them being My Adventures with Green Lantern,
Hmm.
where it's a spinoff of My Adventures with Superman, and I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I kind of I like My Adventures with Superman. It's not
Mm-hmm.
bad. I mean, the latest episodes I haven't watched, so I can't speak on them. But I definitely don't like the newest suit. I don't like the no trunks. That's just my opinion. I don't like
Yeah,
no
yeah.
trunks.
I think Superman needs trunks.
Yeah. We've had this discussion before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I can't really speak on it, but I do know that it's really well received. And if I'm not mistaken, the My Adventures with Green Lantern is with Jessica. What's her last? Cruz? Jessica Cruz, I think is her name.
I think so. Yeah.
Because she's the female Green Lantern, one of the female, or I
Mm-hmm.
can't remember. 1 second. Let me actually look this up right now. But continue with the other
Yeah.
news.
Yeah. I love Green Lantern, so I'm very excited for that. And another show that's coming out is Starfire.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know too much about Starfire in general, so I don't have that much of an opinion on it. But you know, hopefully it ends up good.
Okay, so I was right. It is her name is Jessica Cruz. That's gonna be the Green
All
Lantern in the Green Lantern show. So I was right on that.
right.
Alrighty. So okay.
Then, you got any thoughts on the Starfire show?
Starfire show. Yeah. I like Starfire as a character. I just I don't know if there's a lot of substance. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know that much about Starfire. Don't get me wrong. I do know she's from
Mm-hmm.
Tamaranian. I know she's a Tamaranian. I know about her sister. I know about her backstory. I know how she's fled to Earth. But I just I don't know if it warrants her own series. Does that make
Yeah, I
sense?
mean, I think I'll really be interested once I see who's writing it. 'Cause I don't think that was announced yet.
Yeah,
If
I think
it's
that was just the announcement right there.
Yeah, if they got like some crazy good writer for it, then I'm all down for it. But yeah, right now I'm just not too sure what they're gonna be able to do with it. On the topic of letting people cook, Batman Brave and the Bold is currently in development with the script being made. James Gunn is working very close with the writers for it. I'm hyped for it. It's new Batman movie.
Mm,
Not much to complain about.
yeah. I'm the part that gets me excited is that James is working close with
Yeah.
the writer on the movie
Mm-hmm.
because he's I think he said in the quote he was like everybody knows I love Batman, so I want to work very closely with the script so everybody can get a good Batman story, which I that's obviously not bar for bar what he said, but like it's just
Mm-hmm.
a, like this oversimplification of what he said. But it has me excited. James Gunn is one of the people that I genuinely trust in the industry to cook. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't think of a project that I genuinely just dislike. I mean, Guardians 2 is not great by any means, but it's not bad by any means. So,
Yeah. Again, I'm a Guardians 2 defender. So yeah.
so yeah, James Gunn can cook, and if he's working closely with Brave and the Bold, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Oh, the first look at Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan for the Green Lantern show.
Right.
Oh, oh my God! I don't think they could have cooked any harder with these castings, man.
Yeah,
I swear.
I'm so hyped. The
I mean,
Green Lantern is a character that's been getting done dirty for so long
so
now. Like his best media project was 14 years ago now with an animated movie that no one watched.
hmm
And then they made that crappy live action, and everyone just ignored him forever. So I'm
for
glad he's finally getting some respect now.
for real. I mean, Aaron Pierre is literally Jon Stewart. Like I look at that man,
Yeah.
and that's that dude, literally Jon Stewart.
Hmm.
Like man, I need some great Green Lantern content, bro, because people
Yeah.
don't even understand how great Jon Stewart is. He's a ex-military vet. He gets a Green Lantern ring, and the show synopsis is that Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. are doing a murder investigation in a small town that has bigger implications than it seems.
Mm-hmm.
So, from what sources are saying from behind the scenes is that it's a buddy cop space adventure thriller. So, I'm
Yeah, I mean
excited.
that's
I'm so
yeah.
excited.
Like what more can you ask for for this? You know, it's yeah. I'm very excited for it.
Trying to think about all the news that came out, man. I feel like I'm forgetting something because
Yeah, same. There's so much that came out. Like I was stressing about this episode. How we're gonna get it all done with the amount of stuff that's out now.
oh, let me double check because I think I have everything. Because
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's everything.
these oh, I do know that we're gonna get new Superman footage
Mm,
um, soon. I can't remember if there was a confirmed date, but I remember we're getting new Superman footage soon, and that excites me because one, there's been a lot of haters for the new Superman movie, so this new
yeah.
footage need to shut them up. There was a picture of that James Gunn dropped of Nicholas Holt as Lex Luthor, and he looks
Hmm.
just looks
Yeah,
like Lex.
I'm so hyped for that. And yeah, it's I don't get why people are hating outside of like they're just in love with the Snyder movies for some reason. But like I just really don't get the James Gunn haters. Like you're getting a Superman movie. I've seen absolutely nothing that makes me think that it's going to be bad in the slightest bit. I don't know why people are trying to bring down the movie at all, but I'm very excited for it to come out.
Me too, bro. Me too. That's one of the things that I'm like most excited for is Superman. I need a
Mm-hmm.
good Superman movie, bro. I
Yeah,
need a good Superman movie in my life. Like Man of Steel's not a terrible movie. It's not a good movie either, but it's just not a good Superman movie. You know, it's
mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
I
the best
need to
Superman
see
movie is
the
50
Boy
years old.
Scout, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. And how old is that movie?
but 70, like, what, three it came out? The OG?
Really?
Pretty
Really?
sure. Hold up. I'll look it up.
Holy.
70, 78.
78. Damn,
Yeah, so
bro.
it's coming up on 50 years soon. Like,
That's fucking crazy.
yeah.
Um, I guess I can't
But
find the news I was looking for.
yeah, but speaking of Superman, it was announced that we are getting some crypto shorts coming out, which
Oh, that's what I was forgetting. Yeah.
yeah. Uh I don't know. I think they're gonna be fun. My guess is it's gonna kind of be like those I Am Groot shorts that were on Disney
Marvel put
Plus.
out.
Yeah, it might just be like a Max exclusive. I mean, it's just gonna be like a fun watch. I'm hoping this means that crypto doesn't die in the movie. I'm a bit scared about that.
Why'd you put that thought in my head, bro?
I saw a How It Should Have Ended video talking about it, and I couldn't get it out of my head. It's
No, bro. He wouldn't right away.
he
There's
would.
no would. There's
He
no
killed Groot.
way. Fair. But
He's.
Groot's not a adorable puppy.
I mean,
Um.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. See, I got a couple of things I just pulled up. Um. The Supergirl movie, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, is halfway through
Mm,
production in London, so that's awesome. Um,
yeah.
we didn't talk about it last week because that was our first episode, and we were playing catch up with the new movie and a bunch of other stuff. But
Mm,
Jason Momoa is gonna be Lobo in it, and
I'm so
James,
hyped for that movie.
bro, I don't know why he was Aquaman. I don't know why he was
Yeah.
Aquaman. He should have been Lobo from the get go, and I'm glad he's playing Lobo now. I don't know why he was Aquaman, but besides the point, is that I'm excited. And James Gunn said they're not gonna be filming outside with Lobo because he doesn't want the public to get a first look at Lobo before they're ready to show him, which is awesome.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just very excited for that movie. I mean, it's got like the dream casting of Jason Momoa in it. Uh, I I think they're gonna cook with it. You know.
Hmm. It's man, I really hope DC does good with this stuff, bro. Seriously,
Yeah.
because it feels like I don't know, viewers. I don't know if you guys feel the same thing, but as like a diehard like nerd fan, I mean, you guys know already. I love comic books and stuff. So like as a diehard, like literally comic book nerd, it feels such a great time to be alive in this
Yeah.
renaissance of things because it's just so nice.
Yeah, like we're just getting like again we got like 80 things of news coming at us this week, and yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I'm loving it, you
Um,
know.
The Clayface movie that's coming out has
Mhm.
officially found its director, and they shoot
Right.
this summer for a fall 2026 release.
Hmm.
I'm a bit mixed on the movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I was very excited when I heard what the plot was going to be about, but James Watkins, that's his name, right?
For the
Uh,
director,
yeah. Only notable movie that he's done, at least that I've ever heard of, is that Speak No Evil remake that came out last year, which did not get. I didn't end up watching it. It did not get a very good reception though.
yeah,
Yeah, I heard it was like an okay movie. Like if you just want to like waste a couple hours, go watch it, but nothing special. So that kind of scares me a bit. I don't know.
also scares me is that they keep making movies about villains.
Yeah.
Like like the Deathstroke and Bane one is I think is different because you're making a movie
Hmm.
about two actual like assassins and stuff like that, but
Hmm.
um you make a movie about Clayface, I just want to know which route they're going. Are they going to go the more fantastical route and make him like an actual, like, like comic accurate Clayface, like with
Yeah.
Bob Clay? Or are they going to do like original Clayface, whose face is all messed up and he molded
Hmm.
into other people's faces? I
Yeah.
don't know.
My prediction is that it's gonna be like actual Clayface with like
Yeah.
the supernatural kind of powers and stuff. And I think that they're gonna go on more of like a sympathetic route for it, kind of like what's it did, Creature Commandos.
Mm,
I think they're gonna do something like that.
mm. All right.
Yeah, I mean they could cook with it, but a bit skeptical right now.
I forgot about this project. And it's so crazy. I forgot about this project, bro. The dynamic duo animated
Oh yeah,
movie is officially in pre-production. Um, I think it's gonna be claymation is what they're doing.
yeah.
Like in the style of Coraline and stuff.
Mhm.
Because I seen them doing like I seen this like behind the scenes photo of them like doing a sculpture of them, and supposedly I don't know if this is wrong or not. Someone in the comments can fact check me if you would like. That the dynamic duo is gonna be about Jason Todd and Dick Grayson. So
Yeah, I
hype,
hope so.
hype, hype,
Yeah,
hype,
peak
hype, hype.
absolute cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I
I heard as well. James Gunn right now is debating whether he wants to put it in the Matt Reeves Batman universe or the DCU. So
the DCU. I
yeah,
want like fantastical Nightwing and Jason. Like I
yeah,
need that, bro. I need like because I don't. I want to skip forward to when Jason's already Red Hood and Nightwing is Nightwing.
mhm,
I need to see that because they have in the comics they have a really great bond. Like Dick's always showing up for Jason, Jason's showing up for Dick, and it's like they
yeah,
have a great bond, and I
mhm,
want to see that, bro. I need it.
yeah. You could say in the comics they're a dynamic duo. Uh, but
Uh,
yeah, I mean, I got hope in them delivering. Let's hope that they're able to actually deliver. But yeah, based on the rumors and what's been said about it already officially, yeah, it looks like it's going to be peak.
mm. This is the quote that I was talking about. James Gunn's quoted here saying, "We are writer driven. We're not going to greenlight or put anything into production until we are happy with the script. It is hard enough making a good movie with a good script. It's almost impossible to make a movie with the script that you're writing on the run."
Good words. Yeah.
That I
Cook.
see. That's why I'm hype. That's
Hmm.
why I'm hype about this stuff is because if it's greenlit, that means James and Peter have enough confidence in that project to
Yeah.
come out.
And that's kind of my thing with, I guess, all this DC news. Like, if James Gunn is confident in it, he's gonna greenlight it even after saying all this stuff. I got at least some confidence that it's gonna be good. You know.
Oh yeah, okay. Speed run a little bit these three shows that are
Mhm.
currently on hold. There's Waller, Booster Gold, and The Authority. So with Waller, James Gunn quoted here saying, we've taken a couple cracks at it, but it still hasn't been able to land." Oh no, Peter Safran said that, and James said it. Waller has been a bumpy road. They just can't seem to figure out what to do with the show, which is understandable. I mean, how do you make
Mhm.
Amanda Waller like a good show because she's just not a good person? Like
Yeah.
that's like she literally just isn't a good person. I mean,
Hmm. Yeah. I mean,
Booster
I'm
Gold.
honestly.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with if they don't do that show. I was never that excited for that one. It's like it's a side character that's just like kind of evil. You know, not much to her.
Yeah, for real. Literally no substance there.
Yeah.
Um, and she's always doing some whack shit in the comics. Well, besides the point. The one show that I was genuinely excited about was Booster Gold. Um,
Yeah.
I love Booster Gold. I mean,
Go.
he said they were waiting on for a showrunner to make time for it, but he said Peter said maybe he fell out of love, maybe he got busy, but we had to pivot, which sucks because I really
Yeah.
wanted this fucking Booster Gold show, man.
Yeah. I would love like a Booster Gold Blue Beetle team up.
Yeah, and Soleimani Lena is a great Blue Beetle. Seriously, that they
Hmm.
literally could have casted anyone better for Jaime.
Yeah. He was great. He fit it perfectly.
And then the Authority. The Authority, a superhero group created in the 1990s, has a script that has had a harder time coming along, noted James Gunn, uh, and it hasn't been much of a priority. Understandable. Uh, it's basically like doing another Suicide Squad, so
Yeah.
there's just really no point of doing it. So I'm
Hmm.
fine with Waller and the Authority getting shelved. Breaks my heart that Booster Gold is shelved.
Yeah. Yeah. Fully agree. Yeah.
Mm,
I think that's it,
ah,
right? Oh.
mm, um, okay, so they're developing the Brave and the Bold script right now. So like it's literally currently like still being written, so that's good.
Mm.
I was under the impression that there was just nothing, so that's good. Um, Peter Safran said about the Batman is that he has yet to turn in his full script, but what we have read so far is incredibly encouraging. Hmm.
Oh, man. I did not hear that quote before. Yeah, fine by me then. Let him cook. I just
Hmm.
hope that it's like more than like the first 15 minutes of the movie that he turned in, you know?
Oh, and Colin Farrell, who won the SAG award for his role as Penguin,
Mhm.
He said that the show was really important to him. He would come back for the show. It just has to be right. It has to make sense with odds. It has to make sense with the universe. And he would come back if the script made sense. So
Mhm.
that
Honestly, I don't know how they're gonna make it make sense. The ending was so perfect. How,
yeah.
like, I don't know what they're gonna do to expand on that outside of an actual Batman movie.
hmm I think the show is fine with being a one-off season. I mean, it just
Yeah.
give us a more of an insight into Oz. I mean, we don't even, in my opinion, we don't really need any more insight into Oz, considering he's going to
Mhm.
be in the next movie. I would assume
Yeah.
since he's probably running the underground right now.
It was served as a really good like character breakdown show. It did some good setup. I really feel like it served its purpose. I don't know what they would do with the season two of it.
And I believe that is all of the DC news. I
Finally,
believe that
huh?
is all the I believe that is all the DC news. If we missed something, please let us know in the comments because there was a lot. We
Yeah.
tried to get everything.
Hmm.
Like there's a lot there, so please let us know in the comments. So let's
Yeah. Well,
transition into
next episode.
Marvel. One of the things that I saw for Marvel, so Moon Knight, he's not going to get a second season, but he's going to be in the future MCU projects, which I don't
Yeah.
know how.
I'm honestly kind of bummed about it. The way that they ended the first season by introducing the third personality, like they
Mm-hmm.
really should have expanded on it. And hopefully it gets a movie, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So
Yeah,
waste of
I
potential.
I agree. I mean, they have a they still have a chance to correct a lot
Yeah.
of the stuff they made wrong. I mean, like you said, the tease to Jake Lockley, the more
Hmm.
violent version of Moon Knight, was teased at the end of that. And
Hmm.
if it's not going anywhere, that frustrates me a little bit. But
Yeah. I'm just really
I
hoping he doesn't come into like Secret Wars with his third personality all figured out already.
yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion that they're working on a Midnight Suns movie. And I have a sneaky suspicion that's what's happening because we
That'd
haven't
be
gotten
cool.
anything for Blade.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten anything for Moon Knight. We haven't got anything for Werewolf by Night. I mean, there's a lot of these projects are currently
Yeah.
still in development hell.
Hmm.
I mean,
That'd honestly be
how
smart.
can you look up how old Mahershala Ali is right now?
Yeah. Yeah. He's pretty old.
I mean, he's a fantastic actor, but and he's like a great cast for Blade. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just,
He is 51 years old. He is beyond unk status.
bro, they need to make this movie. I mean, how much longer
Yeah.
do you like? Especially since what Doomsday comes out next year.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Uh, yeah. He's like really starting to reach the age though where he's already getting a bit old to be doing action movies, and
Hmm
they're definitely playing on like if the movie's successful, they're gonna want to do sequels. So you got to make use of your actor.
Yeah, especially someone who's 51.
Yeah.
Ah. Um, in other Marvel news, the Spider-Man 4, Spider-Man 4 starts
Hmm.
filming this summer.
Yeah.
It starts filming this summer, comes out next year, July,
Hmm. Yeah. Did you see it got delayed?
by a week.
Yeah.
So I have hopes for this movie, but I think, like I said in the last episode, that if MJ or Ned are in this movie for anything other than like a little cameo, I just
Hmm.
don't want anything to do with
Yeah.
Spider-Man anymore
Yeah.
in the Marvel
We
universe.
yeah. I think we talked about that pretty well in the last episode too, where yeah, just this shouldn't be included at all. One thing I found interesting though is the fact that this has a filming location in London, and so does Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if
Hmm.
it's gonna take place either right before or in between or something.
So some of the leaks I've been seeing is that Spider-Man 4 takes place in Battle World, which if viewers, if you guys don't know what Battle World is, it's after in the comics. I'll explain it as the comics. I don't know if this will be what they'll do bar for bar in the movies. So if it is, I'm sorry for spoiling it, I guess. But
Yeah.
in the comics, there's an event called Secret Wars, and a Doomsday, not Doomsday, it's the movie. I'm stupid. Doom gets Molecule Man's powers, and he creates Battle World, where he rules over Battle World, and each different part of Battle World is a different part of the Marvel universe. Like there's a there's a police group called the Thor Force. It's a bunch of Thors that are literally the police group. And so it's like everything mashed into one. The old Ultimate Comics and this comic and the main 616 comics in a universe called Battle World. And the leaks are saying that Spider-Man 4 takes place in Battle World. I hope not. I
Yeah.
hope not.
I just want a street level Spider-Man movie. Like, is that too hard to ask?
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm really hoping as well that the positive reception to that show that came out is gonna have at least like I know Sony's the one who's pushing for it to be like not street level. Hopefully Sony sees people actually like the street level stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're Sony, so they're pretty stupid.
Well, there was a leak a while back that if what was the dude who directed the first trilogy of Tom Holland's
Uh,
John Watts.
Johnny
There
Walk,
was a leak that
yeah,
there was a leak that said that if John Watts comes back as a director, then Sony won the Spider-Man argument of who's gonna direct the movie and what direction it's gonna be in. But the dude who directed Shang-Chi is the one who's gonna be behind the new Spider-Man movie, and I have faith in him. I think Shang-Chi is one of the best projects since Endgame, so
yeah,
I have faith in that. I have faith in him, and there's been some rumors coming out that he's going to have a new love interest. That and not this isn't even a rumor. Amy Pascal said she's the creative director at Sony. She came out and said that Peter Parker takes a backseat in this new movie, and that he's more focused on being Spider Man, which awesome.
yeah.
Please give me more Spider-Man. I mean, I'm tired of him
Hmm.
ripping off the mask every chance he can just because he has a beautiful face. I don't care. Sick of it. I need to see more Spider-Man. And then transitioning from that is that since Tom Holland's going to be working on Odyssey and filming for Doomsday starts soon, they're going to have Tom Holland's stunt double stand in for basically most of Tom Holland's scenes, and the Spider-Man mask is going to be on almost the entire time in Doomsday.
Mhm.
Which, please,
Yes,
please, he
I'd love
still
that.
found a way in Endgame and Infinity War to take off his mask. I mean, like, I just,
Mm.
ugh, I need more. I just need better Spider-Man stuff. You know.
Mhm. Yeah, if he's able to stay Spider-Man the whole time during an Avengers movie, I really like that, But I feel like in this solo movie, we still do need some Peter Parker stuff, like him
Hmm.
trying to pay the bills and stuff. But
Yeah.
like no more than like what the Toby movies were doing though. Like that had the perfect balance
Yeah.
between Peter and Spider-Man. I want more of that.
Yeah. Yeah. For real. Um, as far as love interests go for Spider-Man 4, give me Felicia Hardy. I don't want Gwen Stacy. No. You
Mhm.
literally, as much as I do not like the Taz movies, you cannot do any better than Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. You just can't.
Yeah.
They had like the perfect chemistry. And we have yet to get a black cat on screen, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So,
And like Black Cat's such a good character too. Like
mhm.
the chemistry that they have, it's just very. I wouldn't say unique because it's the same thing as like Batman and Catwoman, but
Hmm.
it's interesting, you know.
Yeah, and like I said, you just we haven't explored it yet. So
Yeah.
give me Felicia Hardy,
Hmm.
and I think that's all the news for Spider-Man
There's yeah, for Spider Man. Yeah.
4. Yeah. Um. Oh, Chris Hemsworth and Sebastian Stan have been sighted in London ahead of Doomsday filming because they start filming, I think, at the end of this week or
Mhm.
next week. They literally start filming real soon,
Yeah.
and Chris Hemsworth and Sebastian Stan have been sighted inside London, and they both look swole. I mean, Chris Hemsworth is always swole, but like he
Yeah.
looks Thor swole, and he's got his hair's dyed. Um,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
it's,
I'm excited.
I
Mhm.
I this is a very slim chance, right? But if
Mhm.
all the next, I want to just say next 4 years, right? The next 4 years, right?
Yeah.
All of this nerd content, right? If it all sticks to landing, bro, my inner child is gonna be healed, bro, because we have
Mhm.
banger after banger after banger coming out, bro. This is like the best
Yeah.
time to be a nerd, bro. Straight
Yeah.
up.
I fully agree. I'm a little bit nervous for stuff like Doomsday. I'm not the biggest fan of the RDJ stuff, but
Mm.
I'm still, I'm still gonna watch it in theaters. I'm still very excited to see it, and yeah, if they're able to stick the landing, like it's gonna be great.
Um, I the main reason why I'm excited about these movies is because uh, the Russo brothers are back, and that excites me because they have 4 out of the top 5 best Marvel movies: Civil War, Winter Soldier, Infinity War, and Endgame. I mean, they're the creative minds behind those 4 movies. I mean, I feel like if there's anybody who's gonna stick the landing with these movies, it's gonna be them.
Yeah, yeah, we got the goats in the MCU working on it.
Hmm.
Um, so some news that I'm excited about as well, with more W's that the MCU is taking right now, is both a season 2 of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and a season 2 of Daredevil are happening next year, meaning that they're going to be annual shows. Finally, we don't get those anymore.
I'm excited. I'm really
I'm so
excited.
excited.
There was a leak of. I think we talked about this last episode, but there was a leak. Not even. They've officially announced that there's gonna be Gwen Stacy in the next season of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and then there was a leak of what uh, Spider Gwen is gonna look like in the very next season. And I think
Yeah.
they might be jumping the gun on that a little bit. But I do know there's another spider that was teased at the end of the last episode. There is another spider, so it must have felt like Gwen
Hmm.
Stacy. Which,
Yeah.
since Peter decided he doesn't want to be with Norman anymore, in my mind, he's gonna mentor Spider Gwen just a little bit, and I think we might get like a bit of bumping heads between the two of Peter and Gwen.
Yeah. I honestly think that Norman's going to make Spider Gwen, and yeah, she's kind of going to do what Peter was doing in the first season, and Peter's going to have to try to like tell her not to do that.
So, spoilers ahead for the new TVA comic. The TVA comic, if you guys don't know, it is a comic that is tied into the MCU through the TVA. And there is somebody currently being held by the
Mhm.
TVA. If that you guys don't want to know who that somebody is, I suggest you click away because in 3, 2, 1, is alive. Wanda is being
Hmm.
held by the TVA. She's in a stasis chamber. I have a lot of questions there.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I think everyone's always kind of expected her to be alive, but yeah, with the TVA, I was definitely not expecting.
yeah. Um, it just it's crazy to me that they're doing all these things like with different medias because a lot of people don't read the comics. So I feel like
Yeah.
Wanda being in the TVA is going to help it more than hinder it, and I think that's because when since the mainstream audience that generally goes to see the movies aren't reading the TVA comics. I mean, I bet a
Hmm.
bunch of you guys watching this right now didn't even know there was a TVA comic, and
Yeah.
so I think the grand reveal of her is going to hit a lot harder, knowing that she's in the TVA right now.
Hmm.
Man.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then
sorry to cut you off, man. I just the news that just hit a couple days ago. Kevin Feige and Marvel are trying to get Jonathan Majors back since they actually realized he is not all the bad things that people are saying about him. And it takes half a Google search to realize what he was charged with. He actually didn't do anything wrong, and they want Kang to come back to finish off his storyline. And I believe it's gonna be so they can show how powerful RDJ's doom is. So if they do that, please, because how are you gonna tease like a whole big bad? I mean, that Coliseum scene alone, man. I mean,
yeah,
you've got to
that
finish that.
that being said, I'm a bit scared with the fact that it's to like show how strong Doom is. I'm scared that Doom's just gonna go in there, just kill them all instantly and leave. Which, if that happens, will be very disappointing.
I hope that they make it more. I hope they'd make it more meaningful. Or maybe he just steals
Yeah.
like their powers or something. Something
Mm.
I don't know. I'm like I said. I'm gonna let the Russo brothers cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got faith. I'm sure that they'll find a good way to do it. Uh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And some more some more news that came out is that the Daredevil early reviews are out.
Yeah. Finally, bro.
Hmm.
To quote Sammy J Reacts, bro, this shit means something to me, bro. This shit means so much to me, dog. Especially, we haven't heard the boys' reviews yet. Nothing. Radio
Mm.
silent from them.
Yeah.
Radio silent. Which, nothing. How? Because everyone else around them, because they went to the premiere with a bunch of people, and
Hmm.
everyone else around them is saying it's peak. That
Yeah.
Marvel's back. That we are so back right now. That it's just peak. And the Daredevil Netflix show is my favorite live action TV show of all
Hmm.
time. It's my favorite TV show. I love it from the beginning of the first season to the end of the third season. Yeah, it falls off a little bit at the halfway part of season two, but even then, the halfway, season two is still great. Um, Matthew and the relationship between Matthew Foggy and Karen, it's amazing. I mean, the scene in the very first season where they're just it's literally just Matt and Karen in the rain, no dialogue, and you can just feel the palpable just chemistry between the two of them is
Hmm.
just like it's amazingly shot. And if Marvel is truly like everyone is saying, transitioning and making it from that to this, and I'm so excited. But
Yeah.
I'm worried about my boy Foggy, bro. I am.
Yeah, bro. Foggy's cooked. It's
I know he's cooked, bro.
yeah. For those who don't know, they said that they kind of teased something how something major is going to happen in the first episode that will change Daredevil forever. And Charlie Cox, Daredevil himself, said that not even he's sure if this was the right choice or not, but it's necessary to move the series forward.
Hmm.
Dude, they're killing off Foggy for sure, man.
I know, bro. And to add to that, the only footage we've gotten of Foggy from the trailers is him in a bar.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing
Yeah,
else.
like we've gotten nothing. It's he's done.
And I believe as of yesterday, Deborah Ann Wool said she's coming back for the next
Mhm.
season, but we haven't heard shit about the actor for Foggy.
Yeah. I am wondering though, if they kill him off in the comics, they have like a storyline like this where he gets brought back to life. Would you like to see him brought back to life in the show, or should he just stay dead? Yeah, keep him
They'll
dead.
take away,
Like,
yeah, they'll take away the validity of
yeah, if
Foggy
you're gonna
being
do it,
dead.
you got to stick with it.
Yeah.
Sadly,
I'm so excited about this movie. I
yeah,
mean, this
it's.
show, bro. So,
Mhm.
so, so excited. I
I've been
mean,
reading my Daredevil comics again recently, and yeah, it's gonna be peak.
hmm um, I know from just this is gonna sound very, very stupid, guys, but John Bernthal, who is a man known to not fuck around, he has said on multiple occasions, multiple, that he will not return as the Punisher if the character is not done right. He's in the
Yeah,
show. That
yeah,
means they must have cooked, bro. Nice.
yeah. Like I got my full faith in the show. Uh, yeah.
I need this show, bro. I need this is. I'm pretty. The first episode comes out in 5 days.
Sunday or Monday, I'm pretty sure, right? Or no, Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tuesday it comes out.
yeah. So as of recording of this, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 4 days from
Hmm.
today. Uh, I need this
And
show, bro.
we'll be talking about it in the next episode as well. So
hmm
keep watching.
Yeah, because this the next episode is gonna just be full Daredevil. Yeah, straight up, bro.
Hmm.
And the new suit, the vibrant red,
Yeah, I love it. He,
absolute cinema, bro. Absolute cinema.
yeah,
The one thing I will say is, where is the double D?
true. Yeah,
Yet to get the double D, Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
yeah.
When that movie came out,
Like 2003, I think, right? Yeah,
22 years
yeah.
ago,
22.
bro. It's been 22 years and we haven't got the double D on it. I
Yeah.
mean, like, I just need it. And like, I'm
Hmm.
fine with like the suit's awesome, right? Like, I like it's basically perfect, but just please,
Yeah.
D,
DD.
D, come on.
The
hmm
most simple thing is the thing that they don't do. Like,
hmm Um, I don't know if there's any more Marvel news right now.
yeah, I can't really think of any. I
Oh,
do have
we need to
one.
go back real
Oh,
quick.
well,
I can't believe I forgot about this. We need to go back. Some DC news. I'm sorry, guys, that I literally I just had an epiphany. The Wonder Woman game has been officially canceled, and that
oh,
makes
right.
me so mad, bro.
I'm
So
very
mad.
upset by that. And they got like Warner Brothers made this game. They got the what the like the Nemesis or something.
The Nemesis
Like
system,
yeah,
yes.
which like some really cool system that makes NPCs like a lot better, and they're not releasing it to uh the public domain until like 2036 or something. So they just they got this. They got a studio. They announced a Wonder Woman in the game, and they canceled it, cut the studio, and now they're just holding on to the Nemesis that they're never going to use, and it pisses me off.
It pisses me off too, bro, because like first, okay, a couple of things. One, the Nemesis mode is awesome for the viewers. If you guys don't know what the Nemesis mode is, it's a mode in Shadow of War. It's a like a Lord of the Rings video game that has like little ties to the actual story, but it's in the same universe. But Shadow of War is when you say like I unalive or capture like this orc, then this orc
Mhm.
can eventually turn on me and become like a big boss and of like a different clan of orcs. And so like the nemesis system is like that. So like the NPCs aren't just one-off NPCs sometimes, and they just come back better. Like you think you can unalive an orc, and then he can come back with uh, like a part, like put like wood or like an eye patch or something, and
Mhm.
have them evolve as NPCs, and that is literally copyrighted by Warner Bros. They copyrighted it, so no other studio can do it. And like my wonderful co-host said, is that they shut down the studio. They shut down Monolith Studios, the people who made it. They shut down that studio, and like
Yeah.
it'd be one thing if they shut down the studio and it was like, here, this is the Nemesis mode. People do something with it. No, they shut down the studio and they're not doing anything with it. That
Yeah.
infuriates me.
It's terrible. Like it's revolutionary to gaming, and they're just holding on to it for a decade.
It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. Um.
And yeah,
Yeah. Some other extremely unrelated news that infuriates me as well is they redesigned Shrek.
I don't see the problem.
They made him look too human. It's uncanny now. They gave him an egghead. Like
I just think he looks more glossy. I think he's just higher definition.
he's they made him look like he got a makeover. Like he's about to be like an ugly ogre.
Shrek is an ugly ogre on you.
Yeah, in the trailer, they like smoothed his skin out. It's just he looks weird now.
I'm gonna reserve my judgment until the next trailer, like an actual trailer that shows like actual footage of him moving around, because just that doesn't do like it's not enough to turn me off. Because I mean, if everyone's
They
back, then I'm regardless. I'm gonna be in, like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see that like regardless. So you know what I'm saying? Because
I'm
it's Shrek.
watching it in theaters, but I'm not gonna like it. Like they turned the magic mirror into TikTok. What are
That's
they
true.
doing?
That might have just been like for like the teaser, because like
It
Shrek
better.
is such a big meme.
Yeah.
Uh,
If Magic Mirror turns into TikTok though, then I will be review bombing the movie.
um, I don't see the problem. I guess I don't see the problem for me, but I guess like I understand it for everybody else, because I guess I have an unpopular opinion that like it's not even that bad, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let them
Uh,
cook.
but that's all the news, right?
Yeah, that's all the news for as far as like geek stuff is concerned from DC to Marvel.
Yeah.
Again,
Uh,
guys, if we missed anything, drop in the comments, please.
we read all the comments. Thank you, by the way, for the positive reception on episode one. But yeah, we
Yeah,
read
for real.
everything. So if we miss something, put it in the comments. We'll talk about it next time.
Mm. And
But
finally, since the Oscars are coming up, we are going to do
yeah,
our Oscar predictions. I mean, if you could pull up the categories, I think we should
yes.
stick to best movie, best actor, and best actress.
All the stuff that people care about. All right,
Yeah.
so for best picture, we have Amelia Perez, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Nickel Boys, I'm Still Here, The Substance, Doom Part 2, Wicked, Honora, and The Brutalist. Uh, what do you think's gonna win?
Um, I think Timmy's gonna take it this year. I know everybody thinks that the Oscars. I mean, the Oscars is rigged, but in the last couple of years, the Oscars have been actually doing good. And they scare me this year because there's 13 nominations from Amelia Perez, and
Yeah,
that movie is hot garbage. And
yeah,
it's scary. They're scaring me right now. But I think like Alex said, is that they're just doing it in there. They're just throwing it in there for like the inclusivity, but you're not really
Mhm.
being inclusive when the director is done something doesn't even. Never mind. I don't want to get into the politics of it, but
It's
I think Timmy has it this year. I think that the fact that the Brutalist has AI is going to cut it from winning. I think that the other movies aren't as popular as Dune 2 and The Complete Unknown. Timmy did a really good job as both Paul Atreides and Bob Dylan, and I really love The Complete Unknown, and Disney Dune 2 is amazing. So I'm going for one of those two. I think Dune 2 or Complete Unknown is going to win the
I
Oscar this year for Best
I
Picture.
don't think either of those are winning. I think Dune 2, it got nominated for like what, three things. I feel like they put it in the best picture for pity, honestly. Uh Complete Unknown, I've heard good things about it, but what I really think is going to end up winning is Anora. That has been sweeping in award shows recently. I've heard people saying how it's like an amazing movie. So I got faith that that one's going to win. That's what I put my money on.
All right, all right.
And the next category is Best Actor. We have Ralph Fiennes for Conclave, Sebastian
Mm-hmm,
Stan for The Apprentice, Timothy
mm-hmm.
Chalamet for Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, and Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. What we got?
This is a tough one.
Hmm.
This is a tough one. Sebastian Stan, um, uh, Timothy Chalamet, and what's his name? The dude who is in Brutalist. I can't remember. Adrian Brody. I think
Yeah,
it's a toss up between those three for sure.
yeah. I think Adrian Brody's not going to win because of the AI voice. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's going to make people not want to vote for him. Uh, Honestly, yeah, it's a toss up between Timothy and Sebastian Stan for me. Uh, I like Sebastian Stan more as like a person, so I'm gonna be rooting for him. But yeah,
Plus,
one
after
thing, yeah, one thing that kind of makes me mad though is Ralph Fiennes. Uh, there are multiple Oscar voters who said that they purposely did not vote for him because they thought he had won an Oscar already for Schindler's List when he didn't.
for real,
Yeah.
these are the people behind the award show. That's wonderful.
Yeah, and
Um,
also going back to Dune 2 for Best Picture, four people admitted that they didn't watch it because the first one was too boring. Like it's expanding the Academy was just a terrible idea.
yeah. Um, I have faith. I think. I honestly think Timothy Chalamet might take it. That would be that would be awesome. That'd be
Yeah,
cool. Honestly, I think I'm leaning towards more Sebastian Stan and Timothy to get that because I don't know if you've seen a Complete Unknown,
I'm
but
watching it Saturday.
it's a really good movie. It's a really good movie.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for Sebastian Stan, purely because I don't like Timothy that much. I'm 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 with Alex on it.
All right.
Uh,
At
but
least you see his movies though.
yeah, I've seen some of them. He's all right, but I do think he's probably going to end up winning. He's like the name right now in the industry, so I'd be kind of
Plus, his
surprised if he
speech in
doesn't win.
at the SAG Awards, bro, was so
Yeah,
fire. I mean, that speech was just like, all
it reminded
right,
me of Whiplash.
yeah, yeah. He said he wants to be one of the greats. He's pursuing
Yeah,
greatness, and hey, talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
good job, Miles Fletcher. Miles, what am I saying, bro? Cut that out.
Okay.
I shoot. What? I combined Miles Teller and Fletcher in Whiplash. I'm tired. All right. Best actress. We got
Mm.
Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here, Demi Moore for The Substance, Korea Sophia Gascon for Amelia Perez, Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, and Mickey Madison for Enora.
I have no opinion about this one.
Again,
I
this
think,
one
if anything, yeah. Um,
purely from previous award shows and what I've heard, I think Mickey Madison's winning it for Enora because I've just it's been winning a bunch. People have been saying it's like an amazing movie a bunch, so I feel like that honestly might just sweep the award show this year.
also, I think Cynthia Arrival might get that just
Mm.
purely because Wicked was a culture phenomenon.
Yeah, I mean, her performance was really good. I don't know if it's Oscar worthy
Oscar
good.
worthy. Hmm.
Yeah, but uh, yeah, I feel like there's definitely better people in the category who deserved it more. No hate though. I love
Yeah,
Wicked.
I haven't seen it.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, you're
I
never
don't
gonna
think
see
I'm
it,
going.
right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna watch the
Yeah.
movie.
Unless we bet
Um,
at the Super Bowl again.
yeah. Anyway, supporting actor, best supporting actor.
Best supporting act. Hold up, let me find it. Best supporting actor. We got Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, Yuri Borisov for Nora, Edward Norton for Complete Unknown, Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, and Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice. I don't really have any opinion on this one, so my guts tell
Kieran
me
Culkin
Nora,
is
I
gonna
guess.
get it. I have a
Uh,
feeling that Kieran Culkin is gonna get it. Seriously, he was great in that movie. That movie's
mm,
hilarious, and he has been winning awards a lot recently for that movie, and
mm,
I think he's gonna sweep. I think he's gonna sweep in
yeah,
that respect because he's really good at the movie. It's really funny. The movie's really funny. The movie's really heartfelt. I'm I'm rooting for Kieran. I'm rooting for
yeah.
Kieran.
Uh, I haven't seen that movie, so yeah, I'm not sure how good his performance was. But yeah, I'll take your word for it. Um, got best animated feature.
Ooh,
Uh,
yeah.
this one I'm excited for. Flow, Inside Out 2, Wild Robot, Wallace and Gromit, and Memoir of a Snail.
I think either Wild Robot or Flow is gonna take it.
Yeah, I think Wild Robot's gonna take it because it's more consumeristic. And yeah, I think Wild Robot's a bit overrated. It's like a 7 out of 10.
Me too. I
It's
think it's like
fine.
that.
Flow, it's really creative with the art style is great in it. It's got no dialogue. I think it's just really good concept.
Hmm.
But I
I
don't
think the
think
no
it's gonna.
dialogue hurts it a lot.
Yeah, I don't
Like as
think
far as
that's gonna be
nomination wise,
running against Big Dog. Yeah,
yeah. I think Wild Robot's taking it for sure.
yeah. Um, then best director, we
Okay.
got Coralie Fargeet for The Substance, James Mangold for Complete Unknown, Sean Baker for Honora. How do I pronounce that? Jacques Audizard. Sorry if I didn't. Jacques Aud.
Just give it your best shot.
I'm offending so many French people right now. Jacques Audillard. I apologize to the French people, but nominated for Amelia Perez and Brady Corbett for The Brutalist.
So I think who's the director for Complete Unknown?
James Mangold.
Ah, yeah, I think he's taking it. I don't think the
Uh,
director for Amelia Perez is gonna take it, especially since he made a movie about Mexico that's never been to Mexico. He said all these
Mm.
things. I think he's not. I don't think he's gonna.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting it. Uh, I yeah, I mean James Mangold, he's already a really acclaimed director. Again, I'm seeing Complete Unknown Saturday, so for the people watching the video today, if it's as good as people are saying, then I think there's definitely a strong chance that he will end up taking that.
Hmm. Form your own
Yeah.
opinion, but I genuinely love Complete Unknown. It's a really good movie.
Mm,
Timothy Chalamet does a great job.
yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm very excited for it. Then best original song. Do we really care?
No.
Yeah, they're all pretty mid songs as well.
Mm,
Short film. Don't care.
mm-hmm.
International feature. Do we care?
Nah. All
I mean,
them things.
Flo's in here, which is good.
Good,
Amelia
but
Perez is in here, which is bad. Hopefully,
mm-hmm.
Flo wins because
Mm-hmm.
seeing that even just outside of best animated picture is cool. Hopefully, it
Mm-hmm.
wins.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think
Supporting.
that'll win the best international one, but I don't think it'll win best
Mm,
animated.
yeah, supporting actress. I don't think we did this
Oh,
yet. We got
okay.
Zoe. Is it Zoe
Zoe
or
Saldana.
Zoe? Zoe, yeah. Zoe
Zoe.
Saldana for Amelia Perez, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Monica Barbaro for Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande for Wicked, and Isabella Rossellini for Conclave.
You would know more. Hot
I
take.
think I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I think Zoe Saldana is taking it.
That's fair.
Uh, I've heard a lot of people say she's like the only good part of that movie. Uh, so, and I'm pretty
I
sure
wouldn't
she's
know.
been winning awards. Yeah, I have not seen the movie, but yeah, I think she's been winning awards for it. If I'm not wrong,
Yeah.
I think she's taking it there.
Well, you know, we will see. I
Yeah.
still think Timmy's gonna sweep for the complete unknown. If I'm wrong, y'all can clip this. But that is our prediction for the Oscars. Thank you all
Hmm.
so much for watching, viewing, listening, and
Yeah.
subscribing. Um,
And
don't forget.
I got a hot take I
Go
want to
ahead.
end with as well. First off, I do want to say if we missed your Oscar predictions, then don't let us know in the comments because it means that it was just an irrelevant thing that we don't really care about. Like I don't care about best documentary. But I'm gonna leave it off with a hot take, and I
Uh-huh.
don't think that he's heard this one. X-Men '97 is mid.
What the fuck?